Hey guys, good morning. Welcome back to the channel. This is gonna be sort of like a 2 or 3 part series, more or less. 79 Honda na50, which is a 49cc 2-cycle engine. This is basically gonna be, I try to make it as detailed as possible, but a detailed description on how to take the transmission, the internals apart. As you can see, the clutch has already been removed. So it's just a matter of taking everything else off. And then the one advice I can give you guys, if you really want to keep track of all your parts, make sure you get a Ziploc bag and put everything in a Ziploc bag and you write it down. And believe me, Ziploc bags can be your best friend. So anyway, let's get started. Quick explanation how this thing works would be, this would have a centrifugal clutch in the center of the drum. So then when the centrifugal force pushes the shoes out, this in turn, it will turn the entire drum. And as you can see, it'll turn the chain, and the chain will turn the final drive, which hooks up to your rear tire. So, and then on the other end here, this would be your kickstart mechanism. So when you activate the handbrake for the rear, this little lever here will disengage the chain sprocket. So anyway, let's get started taking it apart. Like I said, try to make this as quick as possible. So let's dig in. Now, first you start out, I've already taken the liberty of taking some of these bolts out, or loosen them at least. This is your chain tensioner. You have you got a top one and a bottom one. And this is your spring for your chain tensioner. So you might want to start by taking that off first. And just set it off to the side for now. And then this is your final drive. This is what engages your back tire. This can come off next. There we go, right there. And then now you can actually pull this out together with the chain and the drum. So let's do that. There we go. And remember guys, this has a wave washer on the back side of the sprocket, as you can see right there. And there's also a flat washer. So make sure you keep track of all of your washers and the hardware that goes with it. There you go, right there. It's your wave washer. If I can get it to focus. Wave washer and flat washer goes behind the driven gear, just before the final drive. Okay, now drive chain and sprocket, it's off. So off to the side we go. And now this is the top half of your chain tensioner, and this is the support for it. So what you do is you get a 10mm socket. And this is exactly how it comes off. There you go. Now, this can actually move out of the way. And don't forget your washer. You do not want to lose any of these washers. So keep in mind that. And this thing can actually slide off now. There you go. So that goes to the side. And then your bottom tensioner guide, that can just slide right off too. As you can see right there, there it is. Okay, put that to the side. And now you pretty much have everything bare on your transmission side. And remember guys, don't use 2-stroke oil or don't use any transmission fluid. They recommend 10W30 regular motor oil, or you can use straight 30. And you could even use synthetic if you like, it's totally up to you. So, and then here you have your seal for your final drive. And there's a bearing behind it. You might want to check your bearings and your seals, make sure they're good, because if you're going to be doing all this work, you might as well go all the way and just get everything taken care of. So, and then as far as this side goes for the transmission, you know, there's really not much to take off. You can take off this lever and the spring, and you can just put it off to the side. And again, guys, Ziploc bags are your best friends. So you might want to just put everything in one bag, label it. So this way you can keep track of all your parts, because the last thing you need is you're getting your engine back together and you're missing a washer or you're missing anything else. And then this part of the chain tensioner, as you can see, you can just get a Phillips head screwdriver and it should come right off. So, and this is your activator. This is your kickstart release. So when you activate the brake, this will hit the lever that I just took off from this side, and that'll disengage the chain, and that'll get the engine spinning. So and then as far as this cover goes, this is your kickstarter mechanism. This will be your kickstart stop. And then this is your spring. And one word of advice, guys, out there, never leave this engaged overnight or anything like that. Only engage the spring when it's absolutely necessary. Whenever you're going to start the bike, that's when you wind it up. You never want to wind it up and leave it, you know, without releasing it, because otherwise that's how the springs break. So just a heads up on that. And then this sprocket here, it drives the clutch that goes inside of the drum, the clutch drum. It's got 4 teeth on it. So once you release here, this will turn in a clockwise position, and it'll get the engine running. So hopefully that helps any one of you guys out there. Like I said, I try to make it as detailed as possible. Again, this is a 1979 Honda na50 49cc 2-cycle. Now it's just a matter of finish taking the engine apart, and I'll probably upload a video once I get everything cleaned up and ready to go and put back together. Every single seal, gasket, everything that's going to get replaced on this, it's already spoken for. So I'm basically going to go through the entire engine, change seals, gaskets, everything. So, you know, I went this far with it. So, you know, I will go through it all, and I'm going to replace everything that needs to be replaced. And once I get the engine back together, I'm probably going to make a video on how to put the engine back on the scooter. Because this is, you can see, this is the beginning for Honda when they were making scooters. This was a single-sided swing arm incorporated with the rear wheel. So your engine and everything is part of the suspension. So there is a procedure on how to take these engines out. So what I'll do is, once I get the engine done and back together again, that'll probably be another video. I'll do the best I can to try to upload a video as to how to get this engine back onto the frame. And I think that's about it, guys, for now. And I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, and see you later.